Wait, okay. There it is. Let's try this again. Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're Jameson with Games. Happy Saturday, folks. Yeah, little technical snafu there with the microphone, but now we are on track. It might be doing the thing now, though. It is. There we go. Okay, mic issue sorted. Grand. Bit of a hectic weekend here, and so some of my original plans have changed, which you would know if you're in the Discord, so you can definitely, if you're interested in receiving advance updates on changes to plans, there's there's an invite link in the About section on this Twitch page, but also, I'll just tell you right now, which is that my plan has been, since last week, to keep the double header deal going. Play a little Inscription and a little King's Quest on Saturdays. Had a very hectic morning. I'm a little low energy right now. I'm responsible for cooking supper tonight. I decided I'll just do King's Quest today. And then I'm going to try to get back to that. I like the double header idea. So I'm going to try to get back to it next week. And then I'm right at the precipice with Quest for Glory Shadows of Darkness, such that I suspect the next time I play that game will be the time that I win, which is exciting. However, I have a day-long RPG session tomorrow, and that's going to cut. I was looking at the timelines here, and I was like, well, I could cram it in the morning, or I could do it late in the evening. Either way, I would be announcing that the day before. And at least a few people are invested in this Quest for Glory playthrough, Shadows of Darkness playthrough. So that wouldn't be the optimal way to experience the climactic, the grand finale. So I'm going to put the finale off for a week, and tomorrow I will, in the morning, do a brief Lolo 3 stream, picking up my Adventures of Lolo 3 for the NES playthrough. So still solving puzzles, which you do in Quest for Glory as well, but block pushing puzzles, and also the entire game is just pushing the blocks. That's what I'll be doing a bit tomorrow, and then next weekend, we're going to beat Quest for Glory Shadows of Darkness, and I can't wait. It's painful not to get it to do it tomorrow. Honestly, I'm so excited, but hey, whoever's directing this is a master of suspense. Let's pick things up with King's Quest. Let's see. I think this is my furthest along one. Let's just check. Got this. And this one has fewer points. Okay. So I have more points here, but have I made decisions that I'm not ready to commit to that I need to change in this one? I'm not sure. 1 second. What's the button for inventory tab? No, I still have the gold walnut and the gold egg and the pouch of diamonds. So last time, in my first session with the game, Cedric, welcome. Last week, I mapped the majority of the available territory of Daventry. There are some sub-areas that I almost certainly have not, that will add to the map, but they are not part of the overall grid. It's a Pac-Man style wraparound grid, which doesn't really make sense for a single kingdom to have, but that's all right. We're not going to worry about that. It is, what is it here? 6. It's 8 by 6. So 8 screens wide and 6 screens tall. And if you go all the way north, you come out the south. What is all the way north in a situation like this? I don't know. Someone else might disagree with me. At any rate, I've been to every screen but one in the 48 screens of the main map. I've been into one of the caves, but I couldn't find anything to do there. There's a big rock I couldn't move. Found all these items, and I've scored 38 points. To my dismay, I discovered that both the woodcutter and his wife and the troll guarding the bridge will both accept multiple different items. With the troll, that straight up, he'll accept them all, 3 treasures, the gold egg, the pouch of diamonds, or the gold walnut, as a toll to cross the bridge. The woodcutter and his wife will take both treasure and food, except no combination of treasure and food. Or no, I guess I haven't tried a combination. But none of the treasures and foods that I have given them have resulted in them saying, well, we're so grateful you can have this conspicuous fiddle in the corner, which presumably, given the fairy tale logic of this game, or possibly I remember it from I played a fan remake of this that I didn't fully complete in point and click form 15 odd years ago. But I'm going to assume I got to play that fiddle to make someone, dance out of my way or cheer up or wake up or something. I don't know. But I need to get the fiddle first. So the problem here with them, both of these NPCs accepting multiple items, I don't think I can crawl into this hole. But maybe I can. I don't understand crawl. I would need to be much smaller. Somehow I gotta get shrunk. That could be an item thing. That could be I don't know. When the witch captured me, if I had just stayed in that cell for a while, would she eventually come and shrink me? I don't know. Okay. But what I do know is that when I do pay the troll's toll, I can then cross his bridge, and on the other side, earn the magic beans from a gnome, I believe. I don't even remember how, but I did it, and so surely I can do it again. You have to actively, if you don't type swim, Graham's just like, oh man, what am I doing here? So the thing is, of course, that probably there will be puzzles later in the game that want me to use a specific item to solve them. And so if I give the wrong one to the troll, I'm going to be locked later. And so I had a week to agonize, and I have agonized, and I have now made a decision of what I'll try here. I thought about the 3 treasures, and in fact, as this save game name suggests, although now I'm going to make a newer save called Gold Walnut Reversion. I think the golden walnut seems like the lowest value of these treasures because I believe the golden egg was described as being large. So there's no chance that the gold walnut is bigger than the gold egg. Or at least if it is, that's absurd. And so, feels like it's the least valuable of the 3. We're going to try it. And if later on I find, a dragon who says, I would give my entire hoard just for one delicious golden walnut. Well, I'll slap my forehead and I'll come back to this save that I just made that I'm never going to save over. And we'll deal with it that way. As I approach the bridge, a mean, ugly troll appears and refuses to let me cross to his side. But what if I gave you this walnut, sir? What then? It worked. Your score goes down when you give the items away, but I think it goes down for every item you give away. And so I don't think that's a sign anymore. At first I thought, this is a sign that you've given away the wrong thing. Now I'm inclined to say actually just every treasure you give away will take away points. And you gotta not let yourself get psyched out. Maybe I'm wrong. If I find a 4th treasure of even less value, you find a single copper penny. Maybe it'll turn out that giving that to the troll, you'd be like, alright, great. And then it would be like, hey, you get 1 more point because or at least you don't lose points. I don't know. Fortunately, there's only 158 points. So this isn't a gigantic game. Okay. I think it was the gnome who I helped somehow to get the beans. But let's find out. Talk to gnome? Because he's old. Can't hear me. We do not have the Quest for Glory Trial by Fire option of, there we go. Oh, right, I remember now. The Rumpelstiltskin puzzle, the infamous puzzle that I have solved. I solved it last week. Yeah. Back in my day, they made you the king if you got anywhere as close to 158 points. Kids these days don't even get called a hero before they get 500 points. So this infamous puzzle is fortunately quite infamous. And so I was able to solve it last week by remembering that I had read about it as an example of a very frustrating adventure game puzzle. It's up there in the pantheon with, I've never even touched the Gabriel Knight games, I don't think. But I know in the last Gabriel Knight game, there's a ridiculous early game puzzle where you have to do a lot of counterintuitive actions in order to make a disguise. The one that sticks out in my mind is you have to like put some tape in a hole and then scare a cat to run through the hole in the fence so that some of the cat's fur will get on the tape so that you can make a fake mustache so that you can impersonate an NPC who does not have a mustache. So honestly, this wasn't even that bad. And this is pretty bad. He tells me to guess his name. I get 3 guesses. Elsewhere in the game, in the witch's hut, I believe, I found a note that told me that sometimes thinking backwards is the key. So you think, oh, okay. You know, he gives you 3 guesses. Your first guess is Rumpelstiltskin. And he's like, hey, you're close, but not quite. Or you're on the right track or something like that. And you think, okay, spell Rumpelstiltskin backwards. No, that doesn't work either. And with your third guess, I guess Roberta Williams' idea is that once spelling it backwards didn't work, you'd be like, oh, well, geez, I've got to assign, number values to all of the letters, and then take those numbers and count backwards from Z and invert the name. And then, because you've got 1 guess left, it's fine, right? Oh, man. I mean, I guess, like, if you're really into, like, cryptography, I suppose that's not a super uncommon way of building codes. First convert to numbers, then do something to the numbers. But, oh, man, I don't know. I'm not confident I would have got there ever on my own. Maybe I'm selling myself short. But I don't know. At any rate, all right. It'd be great if you held still, sir. I've solved it and I've written it down. His name is Ifn Kov Grogprum. Ifn Kov Grogprum. Sir, is your name... What? No, it's not. Did I spell that wrong? Or was it supposed to be capitalized? IFNKOVHGROGHPRM. Ifnkovagrom. That's right, you've guessed it. Here are some magic beans for your accomplishment. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Take those beans. I've heard that. I've heard exactly that, Cedric. I think that might be on the Wikipedia page or something. That, like, it has both a wildly praised puzzle later in the game and the most hated puzzle of all time early in the game. And blessedly, because, I mean, who knows? Life is long. I might wind up playing Gabriel Knight someday if I really get the adventure game bug. Blessedly, I don't know anything about the good puzzle. And yet I've read a lot about the bad puzzle. And if I'm ever playing that game, I will not hesitate to just go to a walkthrough and just gimmick the bad puzzle. Won't even try to figure it out based on what I remember. Because it's just like... It really bugs me that the character you're impersonating apparently doesn't have a mustache. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I read. And that just seems absurd. Alright. We are now living that bean life. A massive boulder splits the river. Here the river fork taunts us. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay. So he's doing the like, oh yes, well I decided I would try a mustache out, and then that makes it okay. You know what? I'll grant that logic. I was literally just reading about this like a week ago, so now I gotta grant it to, come on, Jane Jensen. I knew it was a Jane, but then my brain wanted to say Jane Espenson, who is a writer for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Not at all the same person. Okay, well, hello, David Alexander. 82. Welcome. Is that a Jane Jensen emoji? Or a Gabriel Knight emoji? I can't quite make it out or recognize it. Alright. How did I get up to 40 points? Ah, it's Gabriel. Alright. Nice. Oh, did the last time I looked at the score was when he dropped the beans and then I picked up the beans and that was the rest of the points? Probably. Okay. Now the frustrating thing here is that the one screen I can't get to... Although actually, you know what? I think I've solved the puzzle, except I don't know what to do to affect the solution. But to get to the one screen that I've never stepped on, and also to an item on the screen next to the screen I've never stepped on, that I can see from the other side of the raging river, I've got to cross the river. But it's no good to step into the river and then say, swim. Graham just, he goes, oh no, I'm smashed on the rocks, I'm dead. All that kind of thing. So I have two theories of how to affect what I think might be the solution. The solution that I think it probably is there's a lot of trees by the river. So maybe we can block the river up and walk across a log. And the two thoughts I have about how you might do that are that there's one screen with a stump that has been sharpened to a point, like a pencil. And the game suggests when you look at it that it's evidence there were beavers here. So maybe there's beavers and I can do something nice for the beavers. And they'll do something for me. My doubt there is that I've been around all over the place and I haven't seen any beavers. I've only seen the evidence they've been there. So maybe it's not that. Maybe that's not it. The other thought is that the starving woodcutter and his wife, in addition to having a fiddle that I bet I gotta play to make some dude dance or to make somebody happy or to put them to sleep or something, they've also got a big axe because they're woodcutter. He's a woodcutter. Right in the front. I can't get the axe out of the stump it's been knocked into. But if I could, perhaps, I would be able to chop a tree down and not even rely on the beavers. Just hope the rocks stop the tree, it forms a bridge. I don't know. I am 99% confident from a combination of straightforward fairy tale logic and vague memory of that fan remake I played a bit of, that the point of the magic beans is to plant them and grow a beanstalk. Can I plant them here? The beans immediately sprout roots that reach deep into the fertile soil. Leaves unfold themselves to the warm, loving sun. A rumbling is felt, and a mighty beanstalk now stretches up into the sky. How about that? However, my concern here... Wait. Yeah. I've got pebbles, but I don't have anything like a slingshot. And every instinct is telling me that up the beanstalk there's a giant, and the way to beat the giant is to slingshot a pebble at his forehead, like David and Goliath. I don't know, though. So I don't know. Update the bean life save. And I'm also willing to bet, although this is not a memory at all, that climbing this beanstalk is going to be a pain in the ass. Let's find out. Then again, I thought that about the big tree, and there was no constant falling on the big tree. Ouch! Yes, this is going to be infuriating. Let's suffer together. Alright. Yeah. I think I racked up, David, in day one last week, like 4 deaths on the first screen just trying to step onto the bridge before I was like, you know what? We don't need to go to the castle yet. Let's go east and explore the meadow. At least I'm not dying yet, but all right. Hey, thank you for following. Follower 150, that's exciting. I actually hit that milestone last weekend also, but then somebody left during the week. Which I used to, every time the follower count went down, I'd be like, oh man, I hope I didn't do something that like offended them or drove them off. And then I realized that probably a lot of the time when you lose a follower, it's because they deactivated their Twitch account. My telephone is ringing. Brief intermission, gang. I'll be right back with you. All right, we're back at it. Here we go. Attempt what? 3, 4? Yes, the one redoubt of Daventry is that for all the suffering that the peoples of the land may be experiencing, they can at least know that their sovereign is well defended by the most visually confusing bridges. Like for the actual people of Daventry, if you imagine this as a real place, it's kind of like all the architecture is like doing optical illusion stuff to them. Okay. Okay. I won't start save scumming until well, we'll see. I shouldn't be so bold as to say how long I'm gonna or how much I'm going to achieve before I'm like, okay, gotta cheat. Or not cheat, but you know, take every inch. But I'm gonna try to make it halfway up this screen. Get Graham's feet above this leaf. How up can he go before he just falls? Okay, hold on. Alright, okay. I don't need this reversion anymore because I opted not to give the golden egg to the troll because it seems better than the golden walnut. Okay, so I bet from here it's death. The wrong move, you fall dizzyingly to the ground. Ah. Yep. Dead. Okay. If I just go up, how far does he make it before he falls? Pretty far. And then moving slightly to the right sent me to the ground dizzyingly. But we don't need to watch Graham flatten himself. Okay. Just how straight up can Graham go before he falls? Quite far. Wait, can I do this with the numbers? No. Can't press 2 as a hotkey to load save 2. Okay. But Graham can make it like... Okay. Well, this is scum-worthy progress. Oh, good. There's another screen. Although, you know what? Honestly, this feels less horrible than I thought it was going to. How far can Graham just go up? You have to be careful when you get so high. Yes, I know. That's why I keep saving. I thought I was being careful. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wow. Graham went around. Oh, man. It's been a while since I played Commander Keen. Yeah, I think one important thing being that for all the many, game design faults that crop up in a lot of NES games, the hardware was, everything about the NES hardware is designed to support like sprite and animated sprite action on the screen, whereas DOS isn't necessarily a pure keyed to action environment, and the PC is not necessarily at that time primarily designed to let you have a good 2D action experience. Those Commander Keen games, I was a big fan of those when I was a kid. Oh, come on. Too cruel. So close. Alright. Well, let's just... Don't give an inch. Trying to be Roberta. Okay. Well, we're going to get here and I'm going to be right that I need a sling and the slingshot is not going to be here or something like that. Who knows? Maybe I'm, you know what? Maybe the giant just wants some cheese or something. We'll name this after one of my favorite hip hop songs. Sorry. Above the clouds where the sounds are incredible. Infinite skills create miracles. Okay. I don't see anything that stands out here, although it doesn't seem entirely impossible that at some point I need to, hunt for an object in the clouds or something. You're in the land of the clouds. It's rumored that a giant lives up here. Oh, I don't have any doubt about that. But what if he's a friendly giant? Okay, what do I have? I mean, maybe the giant loves diamonds. I don't know. Very unusual looking trees. They don't actually look that... I mean, you know what? The middle one kind of looks pretty unusual. No, that'd be a waste of time. Well, you know what? I appreciate the game being honest when you're looking at a tree, that climbing of it would be a waste of time. Yeah. How about this one? No. Okay. I don't think we're here to climb trees, so Graham's just got to keep going. I was thinking about this. In addition to the kind of amusing fact, hello, talk to giant? What, you don't understand? You throw any of your pebbles? Yeah, that's the gradual The gradual decay of the kingdom. They're down to 1 knight. All right. Giant has stomped me out. I, in hindsight, wish I had been updating the above the clouds save as I made my way towards that screen. Because there's nothing to do but watch Graham walk. And if we go up to fast speed, he's going to move so fast. British, welcome. Happy weekend. Up in the clouds now. Trying to, well, I don't know. When I said throw pebbles, it did say you throw one of your pebbles, but it didn't seem to kill the giant. But maybe that's because I didn't do it soon enough. Okay. Fortunately, the giant is not aware of the multiple screens. I still have pebbles. What if he just wants the gold egg? No, he doesn't care about that. Can I outrun him? No. Smashed flat. He's holding something. In fact, is he holding the chest of unlimited gold? Great musical cue. Okay. I should try a bunch of things before I give up here, but the cheese, like, I can't see what that's going to do to the giant. I feel like the cheese is either part of the feeding the woodcutter's family, although I gave them the cheese and they didn't give me anything in return, or there's going to be like a mouse or a rat. It's cheese, right? Hide! No. Game knows nothing of how to hide. Hold on. Okay. No. Okay. Anything else in my inventory that feels like it could work? Do giants love 4-leaf clovers? Or diamonds? Hold on. No. No. Feels like I probably need a slingshot here. I don't know. I'm going to put a pin in this for now, but I'll also preserve this save, because if I get another idea, I want to just go do it. But we'll go back to the bean life save, because I do feel like planting the beans is definitely the right move. But now, okay, what else? What else? I should note, I'll update my map. So flowers in dirt now also says beanstalk. Excellent. Okay. Pop up to the woodcutter and see, make sure that I've tried giving them all the different things I could give them. There's this pump, and if I look at the bowl that I have, it has the secret word fill on the bottom. And that certainly does make me think that maybe I should be filling this bowl here at this pump. But the pump is broken right now, and I don't know how to fix it. Likewise, I'd love to have this axe, but it's tightly wedged in the tree stump. I'm not sure what I could do. I don't have like oil or anything. Okay. So, I've got 2 foods, the carrot and the cheese. I can get more carrots. And then I've got 2 treasures. I've given them the gold egg before. What if I gave them the diamonds? I don't think that's going to be the answer, but what if I did? This will help us for a while. Yeah. No, they don't care. They do not care. Okay, what if... Give them a carrot. They offer a heartfelt thank you. But not like so much of a thank you. Can't look in the cupboards. Or if I can, I gotta think of a different word for it. Can't ask. Talk fiddle. You can't, because you don't have it. Cannot take their possession. You just can't. You're not allowed. Could you even just like give me a little bit of carrot? No? Alright. Hold on. Leaving them with the carrot for now. We're going to take a chance on turning up the speed temporarily. Oh yeah, you know what? I can manage this. I can manage this for like planned trips anyway. Okay, so from the cabin, if I go north, it's the lake and the tree coming out of the rock. And then from there, west. And from there, north. Here's a goat. I can give a goat a carrot. Doesn't seem to matter. But I can do it. Feels like there should be something here. It says there's nothing special about the hole. I'm not going to get off track. Stay focused for a moment. Will not let you have a second carrot. I'm curious. Oh yeah, the fairy godmother. Whew. Alright. Just gonna watch over me. Very nice. No, don't worry about the goat. Although, what if the answer to the woodcutter and his wife's problems is to lure the goat to them and then be like, hey, do you like goat cheese and like goat's milk? And it's not enough for them. Yeah, I was thinking last week about how when I was young, and I hadn't encountered most of the early King's Quest games except for this one a little bit. Oh, protection spell is gone. I can keep getting carrots at least. So this time it didn't restore my points, did it? So hold on. Right. So I will lose points every time I give a carrot away, but I won't regain points for picking new carrots. I do not think the answer is going to be feeding the woodcutter and his wife a lot of carrots. Okay, that's good. We can put a pin in that. I should test this goat theory. Maybe we'll go down to normal speed now. Goats love carrots. The goat devours mine. And now, will he follow me? No. He's still just going around randomly. You can try, but be careful. Come on, I gave him a carrot. Shouldn't he like me? Probably can't just add the goat to my inventory. Can't carry a goat very far. Okay. If only. I'm not sure I've ever played a Monkey Island game. It's entirely possible. I'm not sure about this, but it strikes me as quite possible that the only LucasArts adventure game I've played is Maniac Mansion on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay. Alright. At present, I do not think giving away the carrot is leading me anywhere. I have two thoughts about how I might get small. One, which I said, being captured by the witch, and the other one being the thing I can see on the other side of the river that I can't get to is just a mushroom. I can see a weird mushroom. Oh wow! I had heard about microwavable hamsters being a thing you could do in Maniac Mansion. I didn't realize, is that something that they censored out in later editions? I mean, George Lucas went back and and recut Star Wars because he didn't like the moral messiness of Han shooting first. So I can see how a game studio crafted in his image might be like, oh, you know what, maybe we shouldn't be letting our sociopathic players cook a hamster. Okay. What? I gotta believe that at least the NES version would be censored. Alright. What is there that I haven't done yet? There's a mountain door with a giant keyhole. Inclined to say I need a giant key for that. There is... Oh, there's no way that's not censored in the NES version. There's the goat pen next to the carrot patch, but I don't know yet. There's that weird hole in one of those bushes, but I don't know. There's a well, but I've not figured out what to do with... Oh, wait a minute. There's a thought. What if the pump is a red herring, and I can fill the bowl down at the bottom of the well? Well, we'll find out in 6 or 7 minutes when Graham successfully walks up another screen. I was thinking about how, when I was young, I thought that because I had played King's Quest 5 and I'd seen King's Quest 1, and then my buddy got King's Quest 6, and I was like, oh, cool. Like they kind of felt like they had, done everything they could with the King Graham character. They're passing the torch to his son, and then later I heard about King's Quest 7. It's Rosella and Graham's wife are the two characters. So I thought, like, oh, that's cool. And then later you find out, oh no, actually, of the 8 original King's Quest games in the series, only 3 of them star Graham. 1, 2, and 5. And then on top of that, the series is called King's Quest, right? But as far as I'm aware, you only play as a king in 2 of the 8 games. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but because Graham's a knight here. Okay, hold on. I thought that was very cool, and I think it's cooler now that I know that it's going to happen early. Looking forward to. I am, spoiled on the surprise ending of King's Quest 3. All right, take the well down. Can't do that. Get out of bucket. Okay, if I go down, I can swim. Seems like a good opportunity to put the speed back to normal. Oh, this isn't normal. Graham is just much faster at swimming than he is at sink to the bottom of the well. Is that just my death? Yes. It's not discovering a secret at the bottom of the well. Okay. Well. I realized when I started King's Quest that I would have to try to maintain a I'm doing it blind, just watch me suffer and struggle policy with a lot of the games that I played. But I knew going to like a pure adventure game that it might come to it that I need to swallow my pride at some point. We're not anywhere near that point. Okay. I don't think that I can... I don't know. What if... Can I just get water from the well? No. Okay. Is there anything down here? What could I possibly do while I'm down here? If I can't fill the bowl... When I look up, I can see the top of the well. What about if I look at the water? It's murky well water. Look at the walls. You don't know about walls. I would think the bottom of the bucket would be the hardest part to see at present, but I don't know. In all honesty, I've never lowered myself into a well in a bucket. All right. Of course you don't. Not even to get it to fill up in the water? No, of course not. Of course not. My biggest well experience was that we were at a friend's cottage, large group gathering, a horrific occasion for a large group gathering because their water pump broke, and so there were like 12 to 15 of us in a very large cottage, but with no running water, and flushing the toilet required buckets and buckets of water from the well, because the well was still there with water in it, just the pump wasn't working. So I spent a lot of time that weekend, because gotta close the door behind me. Spent a lot of time that weekend just pulling buckets and buckets and buckets of water from the well. And because I wanted that toilet to be flushed so much more often than a lot of people felt was necessary. Okay. There's a goat. Don't know what to do with the goat. There are carrots. I feel like I'm only going to need a carrot once. It feels like it should be for the goat, and yet giving the goat the carrot doesn't get the goat to do something for me, so I don't know. There's that mushroom, but I don't know how to get there. There's an ogre lair and a dwarf lair, but those are just bad things, I think. Maybe there is something there, but I would need... Next time the fairy godmother blesses me, I guess I'll head back to the ogre and dwarf lair. I've done the thing with the gnome. I have... Okay, well, here's a thought. I couldn't get anything to happen last time, but in addition to containing a gold egg, the big bird nest in the tree, perhaps it's because I'm a Dark Souls fan, or perhaps it's because I have a memory that I don't quite fully comprehend. Yeah, this was not the thing to do on fast speed. But yeah, part of me wants, in addition to receiving that egg, who would ever needed to go on slow speed? Who is looking at Graham moving at this pace and thinking like, slow down, whippersnapper? I want to be able to get in the nest and have a bird come and carry me away, but I'm not sure. I'm getting the feeling that's not going to happen for us. But I don't know. Nest is empty. Then... Okay. Might just be a text parser thing. What else is there to even try here? I don't know. Take the fast way out. Ooh. Almost landed in the bushes to break my fall, which would have probably been something Graham would appreciate, but not quite. Not quite. Okay. I got in here. Numerous birch trees. Yep. I know. Not special about the bush. There's a rock in the distance. Okay. Does that mean if I get close to it, there will be something notable about it? Probably not. See a large gray rock. Can't do it. Can I move the rock? Vahivo, you managed to move the rock, revealing a dark hole underneath it. Yes. Because that just might contain an item. There's an intricately carved dagger in the hole. I got the dagger without cutting myself. Very nice. Is this a give a man a carrot and you feed him for a day? Give a man a dagger and you feed him for life? Probably not. I bet that the dagger is for something else. However, it's great news. for my future knowledge, I'll just note that there was a dagger under this rock. Of the many problems that I have, which ones seem like they could be solved with a dagger? Can I kill the ogre with a dagger? No, not if I can't type faster. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that could set up King's Quest 2. Although I know the premise of King's Quest 2, and I know it's not bring down some bandits. Okay. But I've got a dagger. So who knows? Who knows what this dagger could be for? I'm inclined to say it's not for fighting the giant. Now I want to move every rock I see. Okay. This does not seem likely. Especially because it's a 5-word action. At least not now. Okay, sure. Okay. You might as well try, right? No, they don't want the dagger. They won't even politely accept the dagger. Family's so poor they can't even repair the floor. Just a beautiful instrument. Of course it is. Okay. Still, things are happening. What's wrong with this pump? It's an ancient rusty pump. It probably doesn't even work. Hold on. I shouldn't have been so pessimistic. Hold on. No, the rusty pump doesn't work. I don't have oil. No. Ceramic bowl filled with WD-40. No luck. Okay. But, Graham is extra frantic when he's drowning in fast mode. It's just a normal tree. Just an innocent tree. Alright. Old and rotted. It's just a hole. I might have already retrieved something from there. Meadow by River is the screen that I'm on right now. So this will be the tall foreground tree screen. It's beautiful. There's never anything special about a bush. So down here there's a cave. But in the cave is a big rock that I can't move. Or maybe I can. It's impossible. Nothing of interest on top of the boulder. Well, I was thinking about what's beyond the boulder, but okay. I don't know what I want to do with it. Just think maybe it would fill me with luck. Well, you should. They're right there. Come on. Okay. A mirror-like lake, but I don't know what to do. Next screen over is a clover patch, which I've already retrieved a 4-leaf clover from. And here we have the lake and the cliffs. I go up here, trees and rocks. Well, can't move that rock. Probably there's not going to be a second move rock puzzle, but who knows? It's a very beautiful tree here. That's great. If I go up here, I think this is the screen where I can see a mushroom. Can I just jump across these rocks? Come on. Actually, before I even try that, I probably ought to save. And just instant death if you go in. Yeah. I wanted to stab this guy. But okay. No. It's probably not the answer. Okay. It's my trusty hole that I found. Okay. So anything I can do with the wolf, given all of these items? Probably the wolf doesn't want a carrot. Let's try. Nope. Can't beat the wolf. Can't stab the wolf. Here's a thought. If I can get off the screen without being eaten. Wait, did the wolf not spawn? I don't know why I would want to do this. And yet, I should try anything that seems like it might cause something to happen. So, go back down to the bucket. I'm very skeptical of this idea. Oh, in fact... Okay. Well, gotta bring the bucket up, get in it to bring it down. And given that the idea in my brain was planted there by the Handsome Family song, The Bottomless Hole, in which a man is driven insane because there's a bottomless hole in his backyard, and it's always been there, and they live on a farm and they just use it to like get rid of stuff, but then it just starts to bother him, like, what, hole can't be bottomless. And so then he convinces his wife to help him. He rigs not a bucket but an old clawfoot tub, but he sets it up like this, and he gets his wife to lower him into the bottomless hole so that he can prove that there is a bottom. And then when he gets to the bottom of the rope and there's no more rope to feed down, and he's just swinging there in the abyss, and then he says, "And in anger I swung there down in that evil pit," or in that dark abyss, or something. And then the final verse, he's like, "You know what? All right, thank you for your help, wife, but I gotta know." He cuts the rope, and then he falls. And then the final line of the song is, "Until I hit the bottom, I won't believe it's bottomless." It's a very bleak song. So why would I think that it's a good idea to get in this bucket, go down, and then cut the rope? I don't even think it's a good idea, but it seems like it might cause something to happen, even if I don't know what. No luck. Oh well. Hold on though. What if, I don't know why, but what if while it's down there... Okay. That doesn't seem like it pays off for me. Did I score a point for doing it? No. There's no points for doing something. It's probably unwise. Can I put something else in the bucket and drop it in the well? Is there a reason I would want to do that? Can I put the bowl in the bucket? Drop it down there, fill it. There it is. Except that if there's something I was supposed to do down in the well first, I can now never do it. So okay. 2 points for taking the bucket. Although now... Wait a minute. I can still put the rope down there. So I can still go in the well. I don't know why, but okay. Okay. All right. I don't know. So, what can I do with a bucket? Well, if the pump worked, I could fill the bucket. Can I scoop water out of a lake, put it in the bowl like that? Won't need to travel far to find out. However, first, I must go to the washroom. So hang tight, gang. Brief intermission here, and I'll be right back with you. All right, back at her. Let's find out. Oops, shut the door behind me. Let me find out if I can fill the bowl via the bucket. Doesn't make sense. Okay, what else could a bowl or a bucket be for? What if? Okay. Hold on. I'm already, before even testing it, very doubtful that I can get in the bucket, jump in the river, and thus crossed said river. I mean, who knows? But I'm skeptical. Can you throw the bucket at the ogre or something? Nah. Can I get over there by somehow distracting the alligators? I don't know what I'd distract them with. Oh, how cruel that it's explicitly a water bucket. Okay. Switch to fast for a moment. Just for traveling purposes. Okay. This is so frustrating because that just screams out, put your hand in this hole and receive an item, and yet alright. The thought that occurred to me was, what if that's a mouse hole? I've got cheese, mice like cheese, but it was not to be. I'm supposed to kill the goat. Can I take the rope? Well, cut it! Well, that's not what I wanted to do. And yet it seems like a... Hold on. Most recent save actually just gets me back to doing this. Why would it fall into the well? Wait! A piece of the rope fell. What am I going to do with a small piece of rope? I don't know. Okay. Okay. The bucket and rope are now at the bottom of the well. But is there enough rope that I can lower more of it? No. Wow. Take rope doesn't even give you an can't do it message. It's just gone. Alright. Don't understand and. Come on, you're a computer. You should understand the basic logical operators. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. And cut pieces of rope for days, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything for me. I wonder if it makes the rope shorter. I don't know why that would help. Nope. And then it doesn't make the rope shorter. Just seems like rope would be useful. But then it falls. Doesn't matter, because the rope's not floating down there anyways. So I can take the bucket, but I can't take the rope. I don't know. I really don't. I don't feel good about taking the bucket. Waffle syrup! Greetings! I am struggling with King's Quest right now. How are you? Too accomplished. There are worse problems to have. I think I've already looked in the stump and retrieved an item from it. Can't remember what. There's just a lake here. It's the river mouth, it looks like. Stream may not be safe to cross. Ain't that the truth? Yep. Drowned. Oh, I gotta make a brave new... If I'm gonna take this bucket, I gotta make a brave new world save. Okay. Is there a screen I haven't revisited that could have something going on? Wish this pump was working. Can I prime the pump? No. Bucket's not full because when you lower it, it doesn't go down into the well water. I have a bowl. There's the secret word fill on the bottom. Oh, I should look at the bucket. The bucket is full of water. Okay. The fact that the bucket has water in it changes some things. I mean, I'm trying to tell you what I want to do with it. 1 second. Seems unlikely that the woodcutter and his wife are actually like thirsty more than they're hungry. No, they don't want it. This tree remains obviously mysterious. Very interesting tree growing in the middle of the lake. Very interesting tree growing in the middle of the lake. Here's the witch's home. Okay. I continue to think that mushroom, somehow there's a weird mushroom. And I continue to think that that's probably the item I need to shrink myself so I can go in the tiny cave. But what if the answer is just getting caught by the witch and waiting in her prison? Probably not. Okay, I'm in the cage to be fattened up. She's so happy it made her feel like flying. But it's over. But if I threw water on her, I mean, I don't know why killing the witch would improve anything for me anyway. I suppose I might as well try. I hope the giant isn't like easy to kill with the dagger. And that now that I have the dagger, I should just be going back to the giant. That would be frustrating to find out. Ah, of course she's not home this time. Well, was I missing something else of hers? Old wood stove, very hot. Okay. No. I don't think there's anything going on that I can interpret with the witch. Okay. So... yeah, this is a very this is a 1987 remake, but it's a very early graphic adventure game because it was originally from 1984. So yeah, the text parser is not super advanced here. Okay. I don't know. I think I've already done what there is to do here. I hope the troll's just gone forever, right? Yep. But I don't think... I really, boy, it sure does feel like that tree seems perfectly placed such that if I were to cut it down, it would fall and I could cross the river there, get to the mushroom. But the axe is stuck in the log. Don't have any plan for getting it out. No clue what this four-leaf clover could be for. Here's the walnut tree, but I've already got the golden walnut. To the north is the dwarf. Not a place that I want to go. Nothing. The ogre's not here right now. I'd love to be more specific. I'm just not sure if there's anything important here or not. There's a little tiny white dot on this bush or tree or... Okay. Man, I wish I could go in that small hole, but I need to be much smaller than I am. Lousy dwarf. I was not trying to come to your screen at all. I just wasn't paying close enough attention to what I was doing. Okay. What I want to do... Okay. I see what I want to do. Suppose I might as well do it at normal speed. Excruciatingly slow speed setting. The sorcerer just paralyzes me, right? Doesn't shrink me. Ah, I am spelling sorcerer wrong. Oh, only speaks the language of the mystics. There's no sorcerer here, you say? I call bullshit on that. But alright. I don't know, man. Don't know that I have any ideas at all. Okay. Okay. Probably another tree that would be a waste of time to climb. Yep. And then there's this cave. Oh, wait. The cave is here. But I go in the cave and there's just a big rock that I need to move and I'm not strong enough. And high in the sky you see a very large friendly bird. Okay. Excuse me, friendly bird. Great question. Okay. Oh no. He's standing right in front of you, just grab him. Wait a minute. No. Come on, bird, just pick me up. Look, so tiny, all bunched up in a ball. No. Okay, so a friendly bird just randomly appeared here. Outside the cave. It's gone now. Okay. Well, that was exciting while it lasted. Stupinski, welcome. I am struggling in King's Quest right now. Is this actually a sugar boulder? I stab this boulder? No. Oh, I have what? Oh, congratulations to the 9-year-old. That's oh man, that must have been an exciting moment for him. Okay. I have water as a separate item from the water bucket. I have many things. Yeah, if you have any level of like actual chess knowledge, then it's gonna be rough for a kid playing for the first time. Definitely. Like I remember as a kid playing chess like with my mom, who knew how to play chess but didn't have like my mom's not like pulling a queen's gambit or something, right? And so we could kind of go back and forth. She would beat me, but like I felt like I could win. But against someone who knows what they're doing, very difficult for the just give it a shot. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I was never great at chess. I think I probably have like a 50-50 record overall, but that had a lot to do with just not having that much competition. All right. BJ, welcome. I am struggling in an entirely different adventure gaming context today. Oh, I already said this at the start, but it's probably worth reiterating. I got to put off the finale of Quest for Glory Shadows of Darkness by 1 week because I got a full day tomorrow. So I have like a little window of time in the morning, but I don't want to rush. All right, here's the bird. Definitely feels like this bird should be able to take me somewhere. But I don't know what the bird... Of the things I want, I can't see any... Of the things I have, I can't see what a bird would want. Excellent. Yeah, I saw you were saying you made a gnome cleric thief, which has to be. I know that obviously they weren't tracking game like play stats in the late '90s the way they do now, But I bet that that's one of the rarer player character creations. Combination of class and race, species, whatever you want to say. This isn't going to work. I'm not going to catch the bird. And the bird's gone. Okay, well, I'll at least put a reminder to myself. It's a large, friendly bird. Ooh, that is a wacky combination. Like a Dragonborn Paladin seems pretty straightforward, but then like dual classing that to Bard. Yeah, I'm a ways off from having to make any Baldur's Gate character creation decisions. Because I want to do Dark Sun before I do Baldur's Gate. And I'm not even starting Dark Sun. I'm playing King's Quest right now. Okay. Come on. Come on. I'm staring at you. Map. Why doesn't something jump out at me? Okay. Go on fast. Where am I right now? By this cave. So if I go down, here's the goat. Feels like if I had the rope, I could lead the goat. Oh, but you know that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to optimize anything. I will figure out what I want my character to be, and then I will select the companions that seem cool. And hopefully it works out from there. Yeah, I love playing bards in D&D. And for that matter, I like being the soothsinger in Gloomhaven. Okay, I was like, oh, where's all my backups? No, they're there. What if, this doesn't seem likely, but what if I feed the goat the carrot, which he likes. No, goat still won't listen to my words. Are you also thirsty, goat? Can I earn more points with you? Not that I'm earning points by giving away items, but I mean, no. You know what? I don't have any other ideas for what I might do with the clover. What if the goat just really likes having good luck? Wouldn't be the strangest thing that ever happened. No. So he'll take the carrot and he likes it, but then he doesn't reward me in any way, which is also true of the woodcutter and his wife. They'll take any amount of treasure or food I can offer them in exchange for nothing, even though they've got a fiddle right there that I know I want, and they have an axe out front that I bet I could get some use out of too. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to understand lure. Okay. You're interested in the carrot. So follow me, goat. Nope. I don't know. Okay. Okay. For the sake of keeping this going a little bit longer, I am going to run downstairs, and I've got some nuts. I'm going to munch some nuts really quick, because I am getting a little bit hungry. But I don't want to stop right now. So, that's the next best option. Hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. And we're back. Okay. Okay. Try this one more time. He takes the carrot, but he doesn't follow me. Or does he? What if I'm underthinking the following? What if I've got to actually leave? No, the goat is not following me. And the goat's gone. Okay, so if you leave with the pen open, the goat is gone. But he does not care if I give him the carrot. It feels like the goat should follow me when I give him the carrot. Although then, like, I'm not actually leading him to the woodcutter and being like, here, eat this goat. Doesn't seem like a sense. Okay. There's a goat, there's a carrot, and there's a wolf. If there was a head of lettuce, I would be like, there's some kind of river puzzle. hold on. Just for a moment. Let's go way back in time. Because it occurs to me another thing that if I think about fairy tales, I can think of another thing that a goat might get up to. And if it was that, then maybe he just... Okay. Let's see. Under the current conditions, will the goat follow me if I give him the carrot? Hey, come back here, goat. Alright, he devoured the carrot. No, he doesn't care. He's not going to follow me. He doesn't care if I give him a carrot. Maybe the goat likes cheese, but yeah, he's not following. All right, okay, forget that. I was thinking for a second, what if the goat would follow me back when there was still a troll? Because one thing the goats do in fairy tales is they beat up trolls on bridges. I did, and okay, what if, though? Yeah, what if... Hold on. Back to the reversion. What if I fed... Here's the thing. I fed him multiple carrots once. Or maybe I didn't. No! No! I gave one carrot to the woodcutter couple, and then I gave another to the goat. Let's try. Because I can get as many carrots as I want. Although, there's a score issue. Ah. Okay. He's eating that one. It's much easier to close than to open. Some quirk of its design. Well, thank you, Fairy Godmother. Oh, wait a minute. Is the hole in the bush just all because that's where the Fairy Godmother lives? And every time I've been trying to think my way into there? I bet that's the case. Okay. With a second carrot. Oh, my points went back up this time, didn't they? That's promising. Or I'm imagining things. Okay, you love that. He still won't listen to me, but hold on. If I take another carrot, and it gives me back 2 points. Did. Oh man, I don't even want to think about that, British. Although it seems entirely plausible to me. Alright. You gonna... Still won't listen to me. Can I just get it in my inventory? No, I already tried this. And then back this way. Oh, I've left the door open once again. Hey, fairy godmother. Okay. I should have realized much sooner that she was always spawning on this screen. But now that I've realized that, well, A, when I want her protection, I know where to go. So I can keep getting the points back. Limitlessly. Holy shit. Okay. So. Much more efficient to actually stand up than to do that. But alright. Alright, come along, Goaty McGoatface. And I gain points for that. So we'll take this guy to the troll. And failing that, we'll take him to the woodcutter and his wife. But yeah. I hope it's the troll. But then what do I do with this freaking golden walnut? Just more stuff to think about. I don't know. Maybe the giant likes golden walnuts. Uh-oh. I've got this dangerous goat with me. Okay. Well, I'm not using this above the cloud save anymore, so I'll save over it. Goaty McGoatface, come along. Look at us. Fast friends. Alright, so here it's the log and stump. Yeah, okay, he'll follow me anywhere, but I'm not going to try to offer him up his food first. Here's where we will plant a beanstalk eventually. It's a well-known fact that goats hate trolls intensely. You should move aside. And I shall. The goat butts the troll right off the bridge, never to be seen in these parts again. And then leaves. Alright. So all that time I spent being like, should I give the troll the walnut? Should I give him the gold egg? That was the only thing I thought about between my 2 sessions. And it was actually a red herring. Don't give him anything. Give him the horns. But game changer. Alright, let's slow down. Crotchety old gnome. So for anybody who was not here at the start and was not here last week, let me explain this puzzle to you. A puzzle I did not solve. Rather, a puzzle that I just have read about as an example of an infuriating adventure game puzzle. The old gnome wants me to guess his name. Elsewhere, the other hint for this puzzle is that in the witch's home, there was a note that says, sometimes thinking backwards is helpful, or something like that. Where am I going with this? Sometimes it's helpful. Oh, yeah. So, first think, oh, I'm guessing some gnome's name. It's Rumpelstiltskin. But it's not. Then you think, oh, well, think backwards. Spell Rumpelstiltskin backwards. It's not. The actual answer, which again, I did not figure out for myself, but I'm glad that I have read about it and that I remembered reading about it, is that you have to convert the letters in the name Rumpelstiltskin into numbers, based on their position in the alphabet, and then count backwards from the end of the alphabet using those numbers to figure out the old man's name, which is Ifinkovhagroghaprm. And then I get the magic beans. Okay, 56 points, And that's even with several of the things that I had done back when I thought I was doing the right thing by giving away that golden walnut. So on the one hand, good, because perhaps if the golden walnut is necessary for a puzzle later. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's not quite Gabriel Knight making a disguise by like putting tape in a hole and then scaring a cat past it so he can get fur off the tape and make a fake mustache. It's not quite that terrible, but it's not great. But now, because I haven't given up the walnut, I can plant the beanstalk, although I'm not going to climb it right now because well, for one thing, I figured out some other new things down here. Figured out some things down here, and I should do them all. But here's the thing. Now I'm back to, it turned out like I figured out what to do with the goat, except that was to fix a thing that I had fixed in a different way, probably avoiding a failure state in the game, which is great, but still leaving me with no good ideas about what I'm supposed to do right now. However, I ought to go and do the things that I had done. Can I take another carrot? Oh, hey! Fairy Godmother. I sure hope that the key to beating the giant isn't to have the blessing. So that'd be frustrating trying to climb that beanstalk fast enough. Can I get 2 points for a carrot? Oh, right. I didn't give the goat the carrot. I just tempted him with it. Thus not losing those 2 points. Maybe I'm actually supposed to do my best to avoid giving anything away. I don't know. But down here, finally a rock we can move. And get the dagger. 65. Very satisfying. I don't know if I should take the bucket yet. I don't have a clue what to do with the well right now. Okay. Alright. I'm not even sure it's... I can use brute force on this right now. Because ultimately, if I don't have what they want... But what if I'm not thinking about this right? Why don't I just go in here... Armed and dangerous. I ought to just rob these folks and take their fiddle. But okay. One at a time. Just gonna try to give them every item and then reload if they don't reward me. They don't want the dagger. Next up, the carrot. Well, they do take the carrot. But I already know they don't do anything for me, so. What's next? Walnut. Great. May I have your fiddle? No. I think the thing is, I've got to give them something that will, not just keep them for a while. What are they going to do with this note that tells them backwards? What's next? Oh, maybe they need luck. Right? Like, oh, I can feel our luck turning around. Then they make some money, they get some food. Nope. But that, that made a certain sort of logic. Do you want this bowl? Puzzled, the couple wonders why you have given them a bowl. Okay. But I scored points for it. Okay. Couple is amazed and delighted as the bowl miraculously fills with a bubbling stew. What? As a token of their gratitude, they offer you their last earthly possession, the woodcutter's fiddle. So it's a bowl of plenty. That was not a... So, okay. Okay. Great. I mean, awesome, but like, okay. I have the fiddle, 73 points. I'm almost halfway done the game and I don't have a clue how to achieve anything. Well, sayonara, suckers. I spent so much time trying to fill that bowl with water. I thought like that it was. Turns out you just have to like. They'll give me the bow if and only if I can also find them like a bucket that endlessly pours out wine or something. I guess it would be like a decanter of endless wine. All right. Not sure that, like, it doesn't quite count as solving. I mean, I solved enough of it. I knew I had to give them something. I knew that I had to get the fiddle. I knew I wanted to fill the bowl, except I thought that it was like, when you fill this bowl with water, I thought like, fill the bowl with water and you see a face in the reflection and it talks to you and it tells you something or something like, some weird fairy tale thing. And it is still a weird fairy tale thing. Huge assist, by the way, Waffle Syrup, because I do not think I would have been like, now I can fill the bowl, and they'll be like, oh, thank you. I didn't want it when you were just offering us a bucket full of water, but this bowl full of water is really turned things around for us. But hey, the bowl of endless stew, that's good for them. Good for them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as soon as it had its own dialogue, like, why'd you give us a bowl? And it appeared on the table. I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere here. But yeah, okay, brilliant. Thing about the never-ending pizza box is that it's great when you first find it, and it's really great the next day, and then a little less good the day after that, and then it's just like, well, geez, this is a lot of stale pizza. Say Phil. Okay, great. I thought it was instructions and not a tip to say the word, so I was never going to figure that out. Okay. Alright. There's a mountain door with a gigantic keyhole in it. There's the whole bucket thing, but I don't have a clue what's going on there. I don't have the bucket right now, of course. So I've reverted. I should look at all the things I have. Its handle is beautifully carved. The blade is bronze and very sharp. Okay. Delicious looking carrot. Very proud to have this gold walnut. Smoggy, welcome! In one sense, things are cooking here in King's Quest. In the other sense, I don't have a clue what to do. Like I just brute forced a puzzle and it was very satisfying and finally have it solved. But it left me with no clarity about what I should do next. I've already looked at the note. Yes, I know there's a message. But it's just sometimes wise to think backwards. Yeah, like the original King's Quest, not even the remake that makes it a point-and-click game. Although it is in the Scum emulator, so I can't click to move Graham around. And I've got a bunch of vague memories of playing a point-and-click remake, not the official Sierra one, but a fan remake like 15 years ago that I did not finish. Yeah. Or, you know what? I wonder if the bird would be interested in literally any of this shit. Do birds like carrots? Do they like four-leaf clovers? Can you throw pebbles at them and they're like, oh, hey, I'm your friend now? However, clover, it's perfectly shaped. Pebbles are pebbles. They're smooth. I tried! The bird doesn't want the golden egg. My thought was like, what if I show it I have its egg? Will it, like, you know, angrily grab me to carry me somewhere, but not get me all the way back to the nest? Drop me in some new place? Perhaps by that mushroom? Well, I got shiny. And the pebbles might be smooth. I mean, they're smooth, so they're probably shiny. Gotta believe there is a rat or a mouse somewhere in this game. It's not just cheese, it's Swiss cheese. This is King's Quest 1. Golden egg is shiny, but the bird doesn't give a shit about that. Does the fiddle have a clue written on it? It's fashioned from polished cherry wood. Great. But okay. Alright. Woodcutter cabin. Now, this is where I wanted to go. Okay. South from here. There's my beanstalk. You know, if I get nowhere else with anything else right now, I guess I could go up and see if can I just fight the giant with a dagger? That doesn't... The pebbles feel like they should be the solution to the giant. If I could find a sling somewhere. I mean, maybe the bird likes fiddle music. Alright. Now we just gotta... go back and forth here. See if the bird will spawn. Yes. Okay. Well, that's good, but also I realized just before the bird spawned, I was like, the only thing I haven't done that I did before in the other save line before we went all the way back to keep the golden walnut. The only thing I had done that I hadn't previously done was get the bucket. And if the bucket was a precondition of the bird spawning, all of a sudden my brain was like, well, if the bucket's full of water, can you pour the water out, get in the bucket, the bird will take the handle? I don't know. But alright. Let's try. Throw pebbles at the bird. That did nothing. You like pebbles? No. Doesn't care about this carrot. Can I just ride the bird? Not right now. You want this walnut? But he'd have to be close to me too. Come down here, buddy. I'll give you a walnut. Or do I have to use ride bird while I'm standing below him so I can grab his claws? His talons. I can't think of anything to do with a large friendly bird, but get a ride somewhere on it. Should I have waited? No. Okay. Should try playing a song. What if the bird loves fiddle music? Okay. We get another shot. And ducking has to become relevant at some point in the game, right? And it feels like ducking. Come on, look at me, look at me. I'm not tempting to pick up. It's just going to leave. I'm not trying anything. But what better time? Alright. I don't know, any thoughts? Folks? How about this, Cedric? First hint that I'll ask for is just literally, can I solve this puzzle right now? Okay. That's exciting. Okay. Well, we need the bird to appear. And you know what? Okay. Do tell, British. Perhaps that scene will unwittingly reveal the solution. All right. if I'm just supposed to jump on the bird's back? I remembered that jump was an automatic action. Like, there are 3 actions that are described up in the menu. Swim, duck, jump. Yeah, probably not British. Although we did just solve it. Okay. But now. Thing is that, like, it's entirely plausible that wherever the bird is taking me, I don't have the item I need when I get there. Is he going to drop me in this hole? He's going to drop me near this hole. Thank you, large friendly bird. Okay. So am I in the one blank spot? You know what? Before I worry about other places. A faint green glow in the depths of the hole. Can I just fall in the hole and not die? Yes, but. Dark tunnel leads to the south. Well, I could see that, but thank you, descriptive text. We're somewhere doing something. The rat drools at the sight of the cheese, snatches it from your hand. You might want to count your fingers. Be careful around this rat next time. He's dangerous. Oh. Oh. He literally bit all my fingers off and I bled to death. Okay. But. Okay. Come back and jump in the hole in a moment. But am I somewhere recognizable? Yep. Yeah, that's how you know you're an adventure game and not an RPG. When you're instantly killed by a regular rat instead of killing 10 rats in somebody's cellar so that they will offer you 10 gold coins as a reward. Big gray mushroom. We'll find out, but my gut tells me that eating that mushroom will cause me to shrink. I don't know. 77 points. Wee. Oof. Okay. So, obviously what I'm supposed to do here is not hand the rat the cheese, but get the cheese to it and then pass it and open that door while the rat is eating the cheese. So like throw cheese or drop cheese, you know? Really? Are you sure? Oh! The rat killing me was separate from me giving the rat the cheese. So perhaps the answer was as simple as giving them the cheese a moment sooner. So that I don't have the you touched the rat instance at the same moment I have the you fed the rat instance. Yep. Scrambles to the wall and seems to magically merge with it. Okay, so it was not a regular rat. 79 points. We are halfway there. Living on a prayer. I'm not go. I guess I can save over this one. Did Stupinski, are you at all familiar with the YouTuber ProZD or ProZD? He does a lot of little skits about gaming culture, and there's one about doing all the optional. No, not about optional side quests. When a game forces you to do a whole bunch of obnoxious activities that aren't in the core game loop, and it's all based around eggs. I don't know how to explain this to get the joke across. I shouldn't have brought it up. But for anyone who is familiar, did you say excellent? And he goes, no, I don't want to talk about eggs anymore. All right. The door slowly opens. The leprechauns revere the power of the four-leaf clover. With it in your possession, they will leave you absolutely alone. Hey, thanks, fellas. I would not try talking to the leprechauns. You might say the wrong thing. Okay. Oh! Oh! The king's magic prevents you from getting close enough to harm him. Am I supposed to throw the dagger and kill the king? No. Okay. You want this clover? There's the shield. Can I just take the shield because they can't touch me? I can. Excuse me, gentlemen. Okay, so the good news is that that's one of our 3 quest items. I'm 1/3 of the way to being the king, even as I'm more than halfway to beating the game. The bad news is this is clearly the same small hole, which means that if the mushroom does make me shrink, and I suspect it's about to, that's not going to solve any further puzzle for me. Yep. How about that? Okay. Good. I've got the shield. Ah, I can't remember the king's words about does the shield just always protect its bearer from harm? Is that act? Will I actually get that benefit? I don't know. I guess I can go find out. Go find out. Where though? Where do I need to go? Where am I? Cave of the Small Hole. Oh, I see where I am. Pebble Beach by River. Okay, let me go up to the ogre there and just see if the ogre kills me. No. Let's go climb a beanstalk. Because the Alright. Well. Actually, you know what? This wasn't that painful the first time anyway. Because this is the dead save now. So, make a new climbing save to make my way up here. I know that I can go surprisingly far by just going up. Yeah. So, go similarly far to there. Go over a bit. Okay. I'll log that progress. Okay. And here it was a weird thing I had to do eventually. Where I came up like this. And I went over. And like at a certain point Graham like did the Super Mario World thing where now he was on the other side facing out. I think. Well, hold on. How far can I go just going up? Okay. Okay. There it is. Ah. Ah. I knew that from last time that you think you're in the clear and you're not. There we go. And this part is not actually no risk at all. Okay. So the giant should be unable to kill me. Made of titanium and edged with emeralds. Fancy. But also, maybe I can actually just kill him by throwing the dagger. Maybe there's no slingshot puzzle at all. Who knows? But step one, find out if this shield will actually stop me from being killed. Sorry, Mr. Giant. First, I'm going to pass by you and see if, like, you have a castle over here that I can explore. Or a big cave. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, man, we're cooking. Ooh. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to change the name of this one. But I hope that I can do this without falling to my death. Isn't it? Because like, you might immediately wind up being stuck again. But until that happens, like, you know, you have a whole lot of new possibilities you can check out. And then even if you are stuck, you're stuck on something new. And what if you're not? Like, I can't go that much longer. And yet it seems plausible to me that I might be able to become the king today. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. On the numpad? Nope. So if I press 1, can I walk diagonally? No. Step down. Wait a minute. No. Even the click movement will not do it for me. Gotta put the work in. And probably, oh, come on, man. The painful part being we know we gotta do this again, right? In the opposite direction. Alternating up and right instead of down and left. And then eventually up and left instead of down and right. And yet, they don't seem like stairs you can fall off, which probably makes sense. We're probably supposed to imagine another cave wall there. Okay. Wait a minute. Did I just come out of the giant's mountain door? Yes, I did. Okay. So, let's go back up. Did I miss him and lose the dagger? Incredible. Okay, the chest of endless gold. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Going to go to Wikipedia to remind myself. Just look at the very start. Premise. Plot. Okay. 3 legendary treasures. It doesn't say what they are. At least not in a spot on the summary that I can read without getting spoiled. What is the third thing? Nope. Okay. Even using the dagger is actually throwing it. So, at some point, I'm actually going to have something to throw that dagger. What? All right. I've solved it. Just wait for him to get bored. That is a very funny solution to the puzzle. I appreciate that, Cedric. Okay. Just gotta wait. I don't know that I would have solved that. Because I have these shiny pebbles. Okay, then though, what? Excellent. Ah, so you're not required to have the shield to get the chest. That makes sense. Okay, so one thing is very clear. You know what I had before? Exactly. We've progressed from the Bon Jovi point to the Meatloaf point, which I guess means that finishing the game gets us to the Doors point, which to me is a step down from both of those prior points. Wow. So, I mean, probably you don't need a perfect, like, it's possible to win without a perfect score. 53. 53 points left. And only one item to go. And at the very least, I mean, here's one thing we can say pretty confidently. That cave that has the boulder in it is where I need to go. Alright. So where's that cave? Alright, it's where the bird was. Suppose this might be a fast way to do it, if the shield also protects me from the witch. Ta! Stupid witch. Don't you feel a fool. I have no idea. Okay. What's that other hole up there? Okay. It's a great addition. It reminds me of Ultima 5, which also involves trying to get 3 king's treasures as part of the quest. And one of the treasures, the king's crown, Lord British's crown, suppresses magic. And so as long as you have the crown and you put it on, the enemies can't cast spells anymore, which suddenly makes it possible to beat dragons because they can't just keep summoning demons who keep on summoning more demons. Alright. You know what? I haven't even tried. What is... Okay. Haven't even tried to see if this is just some classic adventure game bullshit where you can just walk behind something that looks like it's blocking you. It's also possible that this is once again just like the door with the giant keyhole and the tiny cave mouth. This is a thing where I actually gotta find my way in and then make my way back out. Cannot move a boulder this large. Probably can't just stab it. I'm growing skeptical that any of the treasures, like the gold walnut, the gold egg, and the pouch of diamonds, have anything to do with the actual puzzles, and that they're actually just points. That could be wrong. I don't know why well, actually, you know what? I know why a fiddle could be the answer here. Because you play a fiddle, and it's the boulder just that comes to life. Because that's the password. Nope. No luck. Alternately, okay. If I just wait. It's probably too much to ask for that this puzzle also be solved by just waiting. Okay, what could be the alternate routes? I don't know. But I should wait at least a moment, because what if that is the answer? Just, Oh, hold on a second. No. Okay. Good to know. Well, that certainly seemed like a plausible solution when it occurred into my brain. Okay. I can think of two maybe ways in. Not like I have the idea of what would cause them to work. Yeah, do your worst. Haha. Joke's on you, witch. Is this another rock I can move? I don't think it is. This was not one of my ideas. No. Now, that's a rock that, it looks about the same size as the rock I moved, but a lot of that rock is underground. It's not easy to move. Okay. Beaver Lake. No. I had thought, what if the beavers have an underground dam that leads into a tunnel? But that seemed far-fetched, and I don't even have a follow-up idea. Oh, can they? No, they can't. Yeah, run, buddy. You run. Ha! I was on the wolf screen once when the wolf didn't spawn and I didn't find anything. So, fending off the wolf doesn't seem promising. What about the dwarf? When he takes your items, does that just lock the game, or is this like a in Maniac Mansion, the kids get kidnapped, you can save your friends if they get captured if you find the right spot and solve the puzzle. Okay, so but the other thought that occurred to me is that there's got to be something with this well, right? Yeah, come at me, wolf. Let me show you my fancy shield. Yeah, get out of here. You're a joke. But they're just nice trees and bushes and... yeah. Okay. What do I possess? Lots of stuff. Yes, I know. Okay. Yeah. I have a bucket of water. Does that suggest to me a solution anywhere? Oh my goodness. Is it as... Can it all be so simple? Probably not, but I have a thought here. Because what I was thinking is, like, what if there's just an underground channel through the well? How would I get to it? What would I do? Well, I don't know. Well, get it? Raise the bucket. If only. If only. Sticks and stones can't break my bones. Thanks to this magic shield. But oh, your words. They cut deep and they leave scars that never heal. Wounds that never heal. Alright. What if the underground passage was staring me in the face the whole time in the form of just going down? Nope. It was a nice thought. Can't swing the rope. Ha! The scale seems off here, but assuming that's not a giant bottle, I don't want it. What if there's a message in it? Ah, no. Is that a box? Is it a can? No, no use for the can. Wait, is there just a tunnel here to the left? Yes. Here's a dragon. And the dragon has the magic mirror, which is the third item. Sorry, pal. Oh, okay. The impervious shield melts. I think I know what to do, though. At least, I should say, I have an idea that I can try right away. I don't know that I know at all what I should do. But I've got a thought. Alright. First, if the problem with the dragon is that he is melting the water hits the dragon squarely in the mouth, extinguishing its roaring flames. No fire! How mortified and embarrassed the dragon is. Moving a huge boulder and leaving, the dragon creeps off to sulk. And indeed. Okay, alright. Not bad. Not bad. Hopefully the water wears off eventually. Actually, why am I saying that? He might terrorize the townspeople. One more challenge lies ahead of Sir Graham before he can become King Graham. Actually, now that I think about it, no. I was going to say, the one challenge that remains is getting across the bridge without dying. But I think I can approach from the other side and not even deal with that. Yeah, do your worst, witch. Oh, you lose. Haha. Sucks to be you. Ah, wait. Why am I going up when this thing wraps around? I can get where I'm going much faster by going down. Are there bridges on both sides and I actually still have to do a bridge? Yes. Okay. One great final challenge. The final test to prove that I am worthy of the front of the throne. Can I walk across a bridge without falling into the moat and being devoured? Nope. Nope. There's no way the Scum emulator is going to pathfind properly for me, is there? Oh! Oh! Cedric, that's a great question. I should have tried. Let's try now. No, because I guess you can't wield the shield while you're flailing around being eaten by alligators in the water. One point for opening the huge doors. Wait a minute. In my reversion, did I never actually go and get the quest from the king? Or is it just 1 point because I'm coming home to finish it off? Let's find out. Hey, Your Majesty. It's kicking. Welcome back from your quest, Sir Graham. I've done it. Oh. You move aside as the king steps from his throne. Just had to wait a moment. As you approach the throne, the king himself rises to commend you for a job well done. Oh! Oh! The king proclaims in pain. From the seemingly lifeless king, you hear these words. Well done, Sir Graham. You have been a good and faithful servant. Your reward is well deserved. My kingdom is now yours. With those words, King Edward the Benevolent dies. The experiences of your quest will be invaluable to you as you begin your reign as King of Daventry. Thank you for playing King's Quest. From Ken and Roberta Williams, Saul Ackerman, Chris Iden, Jeff Stevenson, Mark Crow, Bob Bellew, Michael Knight, Susan Lee, Russ Truelove, Larry Weisenborn. Okay, I missed 32 points. Wild. Let's find out how. Greensleeves is a great tune. Yeah. Oh. I already see on this list here. I tried to duck as a means of bowing to the king, but actually saying bow to the king. Okay. Here we go. Original list. Alright. Enter castle. Actually, you know what? No, I won't read all 158 points. Let me just look. Okay. Talk to elf. Ring for 3. I don't know that I did that. Take the walnut, open the walnut. I did that. Ah! In the witch's home, you can push her into the pot on the stove. Classic fairy tale ending, and that's 7 whole points. Oh! We joked about it, but I didn't actually try to eat the witch's house, which offers 2 points. So there's 9. And 10 because of the king bowing. So there's 10. 10 of the points that I missed. I don't know about this. It says giving filled bowl is worth 3. I might have missed 3 by giving the bowl and then filling it, but I'm not sure. Huh. It says swim up well. 4 points. So, why? Why? Apparently, just not following the dragon is better, for whatever reason. So that is 14 points. No, wait, hold on. And eat witch's house was 2, so that was 12. Swim up well would be 4, 16. More than halfway there now. Yeah, I see that. Killing the dragon is -2. Take scepter. 6 points. I don't know if this was it, but I did see a what looked to me like a third item at the bottom of the well. That might have been a scepter. It says there's 3 points for play fiddle. I'm not sure if I got those for just playing, or if I was play fiddle is right after give rat cheese. So maybe if you don't have the 4-leaf clover, or maybe even if you do, you can play the fiddle and entertain the leprechauns. Maybe. Oh, get gold key. So there is a way to. There are 2. Okay. So even people who can't solve the absurd Rumpelstiltskin backwards through alphanumeric cryptography puzzle can still win the game. Good for them. It says 2 points for kill giant. Oh, and 2 points for take slingshot. So I was not wrong. The pebbles were not a red herring. And I should have bowed to the king at the end. Cool. Awesome. I didn't think this would take long, but I'm happy that I got 2 sessions. Not bad. That will probably be a harder thing to pull off as we go. Because for all that I got super lucky on the giant puzzle. I brute forced the woodcutter puzzle. And I think that was it in terms of things that I don't feel like I earned. Yeah. Oh, and of course, I remembered the Rumpelstiltskin puzzle. But otherwise, there wasn't anything that hard because it followed strong fairy tale logic. And so it all made sense. Cool. Very cool. All right. So there it is. Now, I'll be heading into the first of 2 King's Quest games where you play as a king who is on a quest. Because in the third game, you play as a strange boy named Gwydion. I say, just in case anybody is going to be watching but doesn't want to be spoiled and doesn't already know. In game 4, you play as Rosella, the princess. In game 5, you are King Graham again. In game 6, you are Alexander, the prince. In game 7, you are Rosella and, I don't know her name, but the queen. And then in King's Quest 8, you're just some guy. I think the idea, I haven't read that much about King's Quest 8. I assume Valinus is the queen and not the random dude in the 8th game. But hold on. King's Quest 2. Oh yeah, Romancing the Throne. Connor sounds right to me. Okay, so yeah, next up, King's Quest 2, Romancing the Throne. We'll start it up next week. I know the plot is that King Graham needs a wife. And so he goes on a quest. I don't know anything else about the game. I have not heard of any of the puzzles in the game. I don't have any memories of playing the game as a child. So, in that sense, it'll be a step up in difficulty. But cool. All right. We're having fun so far. Nice. Yeah, I guess major impressions of this game. It was exactly what I thought it would be because I'd played it a tiny bit before. And I've played I spent more time as far as text parser games go with the obviously inferior Hugo series as a kid. But I got the idea of, type things in, you try to solve the puzzles. I think there was like some stuff surprised me in minor ways, like the solution to the giant. Well, the slingshot one would work too, it turns out. But the peaceful solution, even better, letting him fall asleep. I didn't see that coming that easily. Earlier, when I first found the cheese, one thing I thought was like, am I going to need to like drug food at some point? Give someone some food that puts them to sleep? Yeah. It is easy to see why this game appealed to people, because it's a big step beyond previous graphic adventure games, certainly. Because, as far as I'm aware, it's the first one where you actually have an animated character on screen, as opposed to just the graphics being static screens while you type in, take this, touch this, do this. Text parser, a little frustrating, but ultimately the things that you need to do aren't super sophisticated. And none of them really was nonsensical. Some of the puzzles, like, when it clicked to me, like, for the last one, that I was like, the other two treasures were behind routes that actually took me around the back way through entrances I've been trying to figure out my way in the front of. When that occurred to me, yeah, I played one of the fan games for King's Quest 1 before. I bet. For now, I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. But then, who knows, someday in the future, I might be worth checking those out. Yeah, it felt really good when I bet if I go down the well, I can find a way. And then actually, like, dive might have been the farthest out, like, thing to get into the text parser, because it's not in your list of actions, but it's just a basic action. And yet it just made sense in the moment, and so I did it, and it worked, and then that felt great. Yeah. Cool puzzles, except for, obviously, the torturous Rumpelstiltskin puzzle. But hey, that wasn't even necessary to beat the game, as it turns out. And otherwise, like, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of fun stuff in this game. I'm really looking forward to the next one. And then also looking forward to the third one, which has some mechanics that might be a little frustrating, like real strong timing-based mechanics, because you've been kidnapped, you're the captive of an evil wizard, so you have to do things while he's, like, I don't know, like in his office or gone out shopping or something, and then get back to where you're allowed to be before time runs out. And then everything I've ever heard suggests that King's Quest 4 is really very much the crowning achievement of the text parser portion of the series. So I'm really excited for the Perils of Rosella down the line. We'll get there. So, yeah, awesome. Check it out. So tomorrow, I've got a cat here scratching. I gotta go feed her in a moment. Just a minute, sweetie. Yeah. So, tomorrow, I'll mention it again. I cannot complete Quest for Glory Shadows of Darkness tomorrow because I don't have time to do it justice. And also, even if I could cram it in the morning or stay up late and do it in the evening after my day is through, that would suck for the audience to get that announcement the day before. Lots of people have been watching, adventuring along with me, and so I'll put it off. I will nobly wait another week for the conclusion of that quest so we can all experience it together. But my current plan is to get up tomorrow morning and do a little bit of Lolo, little Adventures of Lolo 3, get a little closer to the end of that. Come Tuesday, a couple of exciting things for me and Greg on Greg and James Beat 'em Up. First, we're finally going to... I bought Greg and I arcade joysticks in June or July. We haven't used them. But we're going back to the arcades, so we're going to get to use them And we're going to get to use them to finally... it has been a subject of much amusement to me as we've been playing through the historical beat-em-ups that Techno's Japan Corps farmed out the development of Double Dragon 3, one of their flagship series, at least the arcade version. They contracted that out to a third-party studio so that their main development team could make a different beat-em-up, a new IP called the Combat Tribes, which is just an atrocious portmanteau. And I've just been fascinated to find out, like, what was it? What did they have? What did they have cooking that they were like, yeah, Double Dragon, over it. Strad, just a minute, sweetie. Oh, it's sad. It's very sad. I gotta wrap this up. We're finally going to find out. That's cool. I really want to believe I'm getting back to Ogre Battle Wednesday afternoon when I get home from work, but we'll find out. We'll find out. And then Friday Night Frosthaven's back on Fridays as we continue the something scenario. Whatever scenario we're in. Pylon problems. We're in a tight spot, but maybe we can pull it out. Or maybe we can't. We'll find out together. And so, before you know it, it'll be Saturday again. King's Quest II Romancing the Throne, and probably a little Inscription as a double header. So if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time that we all crawl out of the same hole that we went in the back way of, oh, that didn't sound right. Take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.